Hi everyone, it's Amber, and I know it's been forever since I've given you guys an update, and I really apologize. Between being so busy with the house and just being exhausted and having no energy, and then when I do get a chance to make the video, I have to do like 3 and 4 takes, and then I'm just like, screw it, I don't like any of them, so I'm just going to try and get this over with and try my best to keep you guys just updated on the past 3 weeks. So, I'll be quick. I hope everyone is doing good. Sorry, it's like the static is crazy. Hair keeps sticking up. Anyways, so I am currently on week 10. Actually, 10 weeks and 6 days. So tomorrow I will be 11 weeks. So this blog will be about week 8, 9, and 10. So let's see. So week 8 was it was a lot going on. So apparently, well, not apparently, but I started spotting one morning after using the restroom, and I was worried, so I called my doctor and let her know that I was spotting, and this is my first child, so anytime I see something that I hadn't been seeing, I do get a little panicked. So I wasn't panicking, but I got a little worried, so I told my husband, and we agreed that to make an appointment to see what was going on. And so I went in that morning, and I didn't get to see my doctor because she was booked, but I did get to see another doctor who was amazing and nice, and I got to see an ultrasound, and it's somewhere around here, but my baby was fine. She said it's normal to spot, and I did research, and I did see where many people said it's normal to spot, and as long as it's not a heavy flow and as long as it's not accompanied by cramps, then everything should be fine. But, I just wanted to double check and make sure everything was all good. So I did get to see my little baby, though, and hear heartbeat, and everything was perfect. My little nugget was doing great, and so that was about it. I got a sonogram done, and I did get to, like I said, see an ultrasound. I heard the heartbeat. Everything looked good. My baby's bigger. It was measuring right on time. So I hadn't had my first, real appointment. What I've had is I'm on my, what was it, week 5 or week 6. I went in for blood work back in November, and they confirmed by the blood work. And then I went in December for my first ultrasound to make sure everything was okay, and everything checked out. But I didn't have like a checkup, like it wasn't a real first appointment. So So I was supposed to have my next appointment in the beginning of January. That was going to be my very first appointment. I got all my new mom packet, and that was supposed to happen like January 13th. And I'm like thinking to myself, how am I supposed to wait that long? But anyways, I ended up having to go in, during my week 8. And so they did that appointment instead of the 13th when I was supposed to come in. They did that appointment they did 2 pieces of it. I was supposed to get, I guess, exam of the baby and then an exam of myself, and I actually got the second piece earlier this week, which I'll explain when I go into week 10. So anywho, Sorry, got off subject, but week 8 was a lot going on, but everything turned out to be okay. As far as symptoms went, I did have, again, just I've been nauseous and no throwing up. Thank goodness I haven't actually thrown up any throughout this pregnancy, but different smells have triggered me to just turn my nose up, and did not been appealing at all, and they're stronger, like just different odors. I can't deal with. Food aversions, not really had any food aversions during week 8. I did, I have been craving cheesy fries. And to be honest, I've been trying really, I had probably during week 8 and 9, I really was trying to eat healthy, but getting fruit down and getting vegetables down was just not happening for me. And so it was causing me to turn my stomach. And so I've been eating a lot of heavy foods, like a lot of carb heavy foods like potatoes and breads, and that's really what was soothing to my stomach. So there was a lot of takeout, a lot of again, a lot of potatoes, a lot of potato skins, French fries. I did not eat healthy those 2 weeks. And it proved when I went to the doctor and he told me how much weight I had gained this past week. So anyways, that was week 8. Week 9, again, nothing crazy eventful, but just, again, the sensitive nose, sensitive to different smells or strong odors. My clothes started feeling a little more snug week 9. Week 9, I'm trying to think back. I'm just really exhausted still. You know, the past week 8, week 9, and 10, I've just been ridiculously tired, and it hasn't let up for me. And they say once you get out of the first trimester, it gets better. So I'm really hoping that is true, because I'm tired of being tired and just lounging around. And my house looks a mess because I don't feel like cleaning and doing anything. So I really hope I can kind of get out of that funk. Let me see. That's all I can really think of with week 9. I did tell some of my good girlfriends, some of my close girlfriends, that we were pregnant that week, and they were so excited. And I have another girlfriend who's pregnant, and she's actually, I think she's 18 weeks, and I think they found out what they were having today. And she's having a reveal party we're going to on Friday, so I'm so excited that we could just kind of share this together. And I got married first, and I got to kind of explain, what she could do, give her some helpful tips and whatnot. And so I'm excited that now she can kind of, since she's gone through this, the pregnancy piece of it, she can kind of give me some pointers and just what's coming. So that's my girl. I love her. And so let me see. That's about it. Week 9. Week 10, which has been this week, I had my, it was supposed to be my first official appointment, but it was actually kind of half and half. I didn't get an ultrasound since I had got an ultrasound just like a week and a half earlier. They just did not think it was necessary. And so what was funny was that, what she did do though was check. It was more of a physical for me. So she checked my my breathing, my heart rate, just a normal checkup for me. And I got my packet, my new mom packet, and what to expect, and just different things and different classes that me and Michael can take. And that was really exciting. And then, like I said, we didn't do an ultrasound this time, which I was disappointed, but I completely understood. But she did listen for the heartbeat. And you know what she told me? She said she did it externally, and she said, don't worry if we don't find it or we don't hear anything, because it's still early, to be doing an external. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to try not to worry, but, you know, I want to hear the heartbeat. I want to make sure everything is okay. I am thinking in my head, I'm probably going to be really worried if I don't hear anything. But anyways, so it was probably only like 3 minutes, but it felt like 7, 8, 10 minutes. So she's looking for the heartbeat and nothing. Like I heard she could, and then she went over and apparently I guess she hit a vein and she could hear my heartbeat. But, and I was like, and she's like, no, that's your heartbeat. And I was like, oh, I thought it was the baby's. And then she's like, don't worry, I told you don't worry. And I was like, I know. So she keeps looking and another minute goes by and I'm probably really exaggerating on how much time went by, but it felt like forever. And I just was thinking to myself, I better hear a heartbeat. Like, I gotta hear it. And so finally she pressed down really hard and kind of stretched my stomach a little bit. And we heard it. So I was so excited and just put me on cloud nine and everything's perfect. She said heartbeat sounds strong and steady and my next appointment will be I think it's February 4th. So we really look forward to that. And Michael didn't get to go to this one with me since he works probably like 35 minutes away, and just the timing of the appointment is when his office is the busiest, and so he just wasn't able to get away, which was okay since this one was a shorter appointment and it wasn't necessary for him to come all the way to the city for what we did. But he will be at the next one. We have an appointment at the end of January for an ultrasound, and they are going to check for, oh my gosh, I'm so blanking. Pregnancy brain started already. Oh, we have another ultrasound to check for. Oh my gosh, completely blanking. But I guess they're just going to check for any defects. I guess that's a good general word. So we are excited about that. And then I have my second trimester appointment in February. And I think like the second week of February or something like that. So we're excited. We have a few different appointments coming up. I really think that's it about as far as the updates go. I will say, as far as the morning sickness, it hasn't been as bad. The nausea hasn't been, that word is always tricky. It hasn't been as bad, but I definitely still, I've been getting weak or like faintish, maybe when I don't eat enough, or when I'm just actually random times. I don't know what that's about, but I just chop it up to being one of the symptoms, and I've just been dealing with it, and I just imagine it could be worser. It could be worser. It could be worst. And, yeah, just, I'm trying to just take every day one day at a time and not worry about the symptoms and just trying to live with them and keep it moving, and that's about it. So, thank you guys for checking my my page out. I also wanted to kind of give a couple shout outs. I have a little list here because I'm terrible at names, and clearly my memory is awful right now. Let's see. TTC, I hope I pronounced this right. Tiba, TTC Tiba, Tiba. She's 9 weeks and 3 days, and she had her appointment today, and she got to see her little nugget, and so happy for you. Zach's girl and Kendra B, they're a little further along. I think they're in like their 18 week or 19 week and like in their 20, and I think Zach's girl is somewhere in her 20s. As far as how many weeks pregnant she is. But I'm glad to see that you all are doing wonderful. Amanda Doyle, she's a new person that I just started following, and we are actually we have the same due date, so I am super excited to hear about our journeys together, and we can just kind of feed off of different information that we hear, and it's always nice to have someone to kind of go through it with you. So then I also wanted to kind of send my my love and thoughts and prayers to our IVF journey. Apparently, one of her posts that she put up, I think this morning, that she was going to have to deliver her twin baby girls today. So I'm not sure what happened with all of that, but I just want to let you know you are definitely in my thoughts and my prayers, and I really hope everybody comes out of that healthy or safely, or just comes out of it, period. So just know that you are definitely in my thoughts. Also, Bunchen babies. She had a miscarriage not too long ago, and I just wanted to, let you know I'm definitely thinking about you. And Tina's World, her baby is in the NICU, and she has pneumonia. So I hope that you get better, so you can be able to be around your baby and be there for her. And I just want both of you guys to be healthy. And bun in the oven and Dolly Joy. And to all those others who are still trying to conceive and who are still going through that journey, it will happen to you. It will happen for you. Just try and continue to stay positive, and y'all are also in my thoughts. So again, thank you all, and I hope everyone has a wonderful night, and till next time, bye.